Hey Aries, welcome to Vivid Vibration. My name is Christina. I hope y'all are doing well. We have the ring, the cave, the box, Alithia, and the village. And I feel like there's an idea here of really just feeling, caught in a cycle. I mean, the box is the idea that like you get out of one situation only to get in another situation. It just feels that much more confining. And I want to say that you're really starting to understand that, like the company you keep keeps you, right? And I just kind of feel like, I don't know why, but like when I was shuffling, I just kind of felt like this whispery, like gossipy, just like petty behavior where it's like people will keep you in your place by by trying to utilize peer pressure, and it works if you are concerned with it, with what any given community thinks. But if you aren't, like, if that's not your community and that's not your shit and somebody wants to try and manipulate you through that group of people, it's really like it's just easy to see it for what it is, and it's easy to kind of overcome it, because I think that like the reality of it is that there's a level of intimacy that you're seeking, that has a lot more to do with you, right? I mean, it's just kind of this idea of like if somebody doesn't want to do something because of you and they only want to do it because of an idea of you, or if they only want to do it because, like they think that it'll make them look good in their community, then there's not going to be any level of intimacy there, right? Because what you like, I'm just another person to you. I'm not, there's nothing special. There's not, like if anything, you think that I'm somebody who you can like manipulate and twist, right? And I feel like that's how you've been feeling, like towards your community, like they feel like they can just push you in the direction that they want you to be, and every time you adhere to that direction, you feel more trapped than you did before. And I kind of want to say that you're coming into, your own, coming into an intimacy with your own self that is intimate, that is pure, that is never ending and never beginning, right? We were born alone, we die alone. And I feel like you've just felt really like pushed in directions by people, and you're starting to really understand why you felt pushed, how you felt pushed, and why it is that you needed to come back to yourself, because the village is not really anything that most people want anything to do with, except for those people, like it's appealing to them, but nobody else. Ouch. Oh, sorry. My knee. The Queen of Pentacles, the Six of Wands, or I'm sorry, the Nine of Wands, the High Priestess, the Page of Pentacles, or Page of Wands, and the Two of Swords. Yeah, and I do feel like you're coming in with a message of just really kind of cutting away with, like things that hold you back, because you have a better knowing of yourself. You have a better understanding of like what it is that moves you and what it is that impacts you, and what it is that ultimately prevents you from growing, right? Because if you're constantly worried about what everybody else is saying, what everybody else is doing, and all of the chatter that's being spread by manipulative people, you know what I mean? Like, don't listen to those people. And I don't think that you are, but like just a little extra encouragement there. Like to cut that energy away, do away with that energy. You are not reliant on that energy. Your value does not come from the opinions of other people, and I think you're really starting to understand that. And going forward, because the only reason that people don't want you to be, your biggest, brightest self is because they don't want you to shine brighter than them. They don't want you to be more successful. They don't want you to be more respected. And so they'll go out of their way to make sure that people think poorly of you. But that's their karma. Let that bite them in the ass. You do you, boo. You know what I mean? All right, Aries. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. Six of Wands and the Star. Because you have the power to create, what it is that you want that is going to enable you to really step into the power of who you are as a person. Like you have a knowledge and an intimacy of self that allows you to create, I just want to say like pure manifestations, right? Because I think that a lot of us, like we'll manifest, but we like manifest some janky things and then we're like, oh, this is not what I was thinking that was going to be, but a lot of times that's because of a lack of self-awareness. It's because I'm trying to manifest according to what I'm being told I should want to manifest rather than what I actually want. So when I bring that into me, it's not really right. You know what I mean? And I feel like you guys are just like solidly moving past that. I love that for you. Okay, Aries. Let's see what else we can get for y'all. I already saw a card flip. The Two of Pentacles. I like this Two of Pentacles because I feel like there's an idea of like, like the ship in the background is like setting sail. And it's like you got off these tumultuous rides that you were on of other people's opinions and other people trying to sway you and push you in directions. And, it's like, let me get off this ride, and find my balance because, again, I think it's just this idea of like really knowing yourself, really being free to pursue you and your passions and your desires, to come into a more sincere version of balance, right? I mean, the ocean is the idea that like two extremes can create a symbiosis of life, and I feel like you've felt like you've been in these extremes and you're finding your balance again, and you're coming back to yourself. And I want to say just like cutting out with the noise of the village, because ew, right? All right, Aries, I hope this resonates with y'all. Thank you so much for spending some time with me. Please give me a like, share, and subscribe if this does resonate, and I will see y'all again soon. Bye.